Does prioritizing your tasks really make a difference? And if so, how does that happen? And what are the benefits? Well, that is what I want to share with you today. So let's get into it. I'm Adam with the Productivity Academy, and for myself, I like to write down my tasks, whether that's again in a notebook, whether it is digitally, whatever it is, depending on what process I'm using. But no matter what I'm using, again, whether it's a notebook, Roam Research, whatever it might be, that there's something else I try to do when I'm doing this, and that is prioritization. So when we list out our tasks, we do a brain dump. Some people, and if you're one of these, that's great. You might already have them in kind of a priority order. A lot of times, though, I end up gathering my tasks. I go through and maybe it's ClickUp. Maybe I have some emails. There's a calendar event. And as I list them out, they may not be in perfect order, or the priority may change based on whatever's coming up today, or some bigger long-term things that have changed. And so taking that into account is really important. And I will then go through and take a minute. If I have more than just a couple tasks, I will prioritize and say, hey, this is number one, this is number two. So I sequentially go in order. Also, it's a kind of a mental stress relief when you don't have to look at the list, especially if you have, like you saw mine on my paper there, I've got 10 or 11 things today that I just need to get done. And they are all things that take more than just a couple minutes. Otherwise, I would just knock them out. So I need to prioritize, and they have a couple different areas. Some of them are to do with upkeep on the home. Some of them are errands that need to be run. Some of them are at the computer. So I can kind of batch, which is another thing, because I probably don't want to do one computer thing, then run one errand, then do one house thing, then run an errand, right? That'd be really inefficient. So I can go through and prioritize and kind of batch those and say, okay, I'm going to do all of the errand running stuff together, and that's not the very top priority, and we'll put that, where it needs to be. The other important part of this, I think, is to prioritize in a way that builds momentum. And by that, I just mean what, is going to get you going and what is going to help you get the ball rolling. And, there's a couple different ways to look at this. People talk about eating the frog, and sometimes just doing the thing that you were going to put off gets you over that hurdle, and then you're more likely to just continue on. If that works for you, that's great. A lot of times I find that doing something a little simpler, like a 5-minute task or something you really want to that's shorter, to get the kind of flywheel, the momentum going. And once you have that done, you get to check it off. It feels good. Your brain is happy, and you are more likely to continue on. And as you continue on, you get more done, you feel better, you continue to do stuff. And I think that building that momentum can really help. And there's a lot of people who feel the same way. I recently came across, there was some notes by Sam Altman, and he was talking about kind of one of the same things. He touched on a few things he does for his personal productivity. And I just agree that, building momentum is something that definitely works for myself. And so I think there's a way to go about this is to just kind of test it out and see what works best for you. Again, that eat the frog idea, it can be really good. And one situation I can think of that it might work for everybody is if it is something that absolutely has to get done and you're prone to putting stuff off, just get it done. Like, put it up first. You'll feel so much better getting it done. And then otherwise, I would say maybe take a couple small tasks, things you're looking forward to, things you're inherently good at, and just roll through them, get that ball rolling, and then just keep that momentum going. You'll be happier, you'll feel better, and you can just go on through the day. Now, don't forget to take some breaks, work in maybe some Pomodoros here. You can do 45 minutes on, 5, 10, 15 minutes off, get up, walk around. I'm not saying to just, steamroll your day and do, 6 hours of nonstop work. Take breaks, be smart about it. But I think that, prioritizing your tasks and then working through them sequentially can really help you as far as building momentum, getting more done, being productive, so you can do more with the time you have. If you have any questions or comments about this, leave it below. I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks for watching.